What if I cry? My name is Valerie. I am 32 years old and I have a pit bull cross rescue dog for a baby named Callie, and I have a boyfriend, a very supportive boyfriend. I've been a DP member since January 2016, so almost, I guess, a full year now. The biggest struggle when it comes to weight loss is consistency and self-discipline. I'm obsessed with numbers. If I step on the scale after 3 days of going hard and eating right and working out, and if it goes up a pound or down a pound, I'm extremely sad and hard on myself, and that's when I start to self-sabotage. My main reason for wanting to lose weight is to be a healthier version of myself. There's this person inside who wants to come out and be real, and that is hindered by the weight. So that is my main goal, is to get healthy, go on hike mountains with my dog. It's been a struggle since I can remember, and I'm really successful. I'm really not successful right now. I'm currently at my heaviest I've ever been in my life. My biggest fear before I started Driven Performance was fitting in. I've been to almost every gym you can think of, and I just never felt supported and scared of everyone else there watching me, judging me. And my biggest fear of doing this 8 weeks is the transparency, the reality, because not only am I sharing my reality with people, I'm reflecting on my own reality. So, working out. I love working out. I do enjoy working out. I know a lot of people are, struggle to get out of bed and get out there and work out and go for a walk, but to me, I look forward to coming here because the interactions, the laughter, there's so much laughter, and I'm huge on laughter. You don't get that going to other gyms. You show up, you do your workout, you leave. It's not like that here. It's really not. Over the next 8 weeks, I'm really looking forward to having success and learning how to be consistent and strong, and learning exercises that can support me with my injuries. I have a shoulder injury, leg injury, feet injury, all of it. It's really limited to what I can do. That being said, when I come here, it feels like the limits are pushed, are stretched, are broadened, because there's people here with education, training, with injuries and everything. So I feel really confident in this place that they watch and they know what they're doing. And if you have an injury, you can't let it set you back, because if you do that, you become 262 pounds. So I'm just really looking forward to showing myself that I can do this even though I'm injured, that it's not the end of the world for me like I've been thinking for the last few years. My favorite part about Driven Performance is how comfortable I feel. I honestly feel so supported, so comfortable here. We're so ugly when we're here working out, and nobody's judging you, nobody's laughing at you. It's such a real place to be. I don't have as much fun as I do here anywhere else, so it's a pretty awesome place.
My name is Shannon. I am 46 years old. I have a common law partner. I have 2 grown children. They're 25 and 22. I have been a member at DP since spring of 2016. My biggest struggle when it comes to weight loss is probably self-sabotage. I'll get going really well with exercise for a while and my eating will fall off track, or I'll get my eating on track and my exercise will taper off, or I'll just justify really bad things that I want. My main reason for wanting to lose weight is my health. For one, I have diabetes and high blood pressure. I'd like to drop some pounds to get off my medication, but also there are things that I'd like to do physically that my body just won't let me do right now. I was 12 the first time I saw a dietitian. So it's been an ongoing, lifelong struggle. I don't think I had a struggle joining DP. I've always been fairly active. I've always been a gym member of some sort. I do like physical activity. My biggest struggle with the thought of joining this 8-week challenge was admitting my weight out loud. My current weight is approximately 330 pounds. I'm looking forward most during this journey, I think, to seeing just how far I can push myself and just how much can actually be accomplished in 8 weeks when everything is on point and the way that it should be. I'm excited about sharing my journey for the next 8 weeks. I'm also a little bit terrified. I think what terrifies me about it is that my whole life I have hidden my weight, whether it's through clothes or camera angles or just, appearing to carry it, differently than some people might. So yeah, just putting it all out there is really what terrifies me, and not being able to hide. My favorite part about being a member of Driven Performance, aside from Zumba, which is awesome, is probably that it's a gym family. It's not like a gym where you go in and you're a member and they don't care whether or not you show up and they don't care whether or not you succeed. There's extra attention, and the people here, not just the people that work out here, but all of the trainers and the owners, they care. They do.
Hi, my name is Janelle. I'm 26 years old, and I don't have any kids, but I have a puppy, and he's a black lab, and his name is Major. I've been at Driven Performance for about 3.5, 4 months now. My favorite part about Driven Performance is all of the people. There's no one that's in a bad mood when you come here. Like, you walk through the doors and everyone is so excited about what they're doing and so supportive, and it's just like a great big bunch of friends. Like, it's great. My biggest struggle when it comes to weight loss is losing focus, getting distracted, going on a trip and going off track and not getting back on. That's really hard for me. My current weight is 248. My main reason for wanting to lose weight is to feel better and to be more healthy and to be able to do a lot more things that I don't do right now. I've tried to lose weight in the past. It's been hard, but some things have been successful and some things haven't. I've tried lots of different things. My biggest fear about doing a program like this is the transparency of it. It's really hard to get on camera and say, this is how much I weigh, this is my struggle, but if it helps somebody else, then it's worth it. I'm really looking forward to the one-on-one coaching and to really zero in on the things that I need to work on. I'm really excited to see some progress, which I've been seeing already, which is exciting and gives you momentum to move forward. I'm around food all the time. Like, I cook food at home, I cook for everyone at the restaurant. Like, I went to school for it, I love it, it's a passion of mine. So it's a good thing and it's a bad thing, for sure. I have an amazing support group outside of the gym. My friends and my family are really supportive. I've told them about what I'm doing and they're really excited for me and are supporting me all the way.
Hi, my name is Marjolaine. I am 36 years old. I'll be 37 next month. I grew up in Grand Prairie, Alberta, and I moved to the island about, 16 years. I've also been married for 16 years. My husband's name is Kelly, and I have a 3-year-old son. His name is Lucian. I started at DP in August, so I've been a DP member for just a little over 5 months now. My biggest struggle with weight loss has gone on my entire life. I've been overweight my entire life. I have tried several diets. Nothing has ever shown enough results where I actually feel as though I'm getting anywhere, and so I give up very easily. And once I give up, it's a free fall, and I have a hard time getting back. So I'm hesitant to start new projects if it's not going to actually give me results. I currently weigh 275 pounds. I'm tired of waiting to lose weight to start living. I always had this vision of my life, and it starts when I'm a certain weight, and I need to actually just start living it. I've tried to lose weight several times. Like I said, I've been overweight my entire life. My mom put me on Weight Watchers when I was 11, and it's been consistent cereal dieting and weight loss plans since then. Yes, my biggest fear starting this journey is that I'm not successful. I was on a wait list for gastric bypass surgery, and I have recently removed my name from that list because I feel as though that was holding me back. The thing I'm looking forward to most with this journey is learning to love this experience. Learning to love to exercise, and learning to eat properly and not feel completely deprived, and learning to essentially just love a new way of life. My favorite part of being a member of Driven Performance is that it reminds me of being at Cheers. You walk in and everybody knows your name, and everyone's glad you came, and it's like a family, and I love that. Sharing my journey with all of you for the next 8 weeks is probably the most terrifying part. I typically keep to myself. I'm pretty introverted. I like the idea of being able to inspire people and actually let people in on what I'm doing, because I usually tend to go at things alone, and I think that that's always been something that hasn't worked for me. And so I think the more I let people in, the more I have a team that will help me succeed. The sharing part will be the difficult part. I'm committed to bringing as much information as I can to this whole session. My support network includes my husband, who is, and always has been, my #1 fan. Most of my extended family lives pretty far away, so it's usually just he and I. I have some close friends that do share my journey though. I wake up every morning at 4:15 to come work out, and I don't think you can do that if you don't enjoy it. So I do. I enjoy working out.